I don't know what part of my brain was missing at the time that I thought, oh, this is a normal, silly thing to do.
In just under 24 hours, the YouTuber and comedian Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, managed to flip her entire career upside down, with many people accusing the 36-year-old of sexualizing her fans, who are mostly children, making inappropriate remarks about her own child, and has even been exposed for being very abusive towards her fans. It's almost as if all the things that Colleen thought she could get away with in the past are now simultaneously catching up to her, and are now jeopardizing her reputation and career. She used to be a creator who had an almost perfect reputation in the public eye, to being looked upon as the never-ending cases of YouTube degenerates, so much so that nowadays it's almost become a trend for big content creators to be exposed as creeps. So with this video, we're going to be going through and exploring all of the controversy that has been levied at Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, to see if we can figure out and pinpoint why people hate her so much. In 2020, a 17-year-old boy named Adam McIntyre posted a video called Colleen Ballinger Stop Lying, where in the video he states how he used to be a huge fan of Colleen Ballinger, and he would always reach out to her and have conversations with her. He states that he overall idolized Colleen Ballinger when he was younger, but as time went on, the two's relationship got more and more personal. As in one instance in 2016, Colleen Ballinger and her friend Corey had thought it would be a good idea to send Adam a pair of panties, when Adam was 14 years old, and Colleen and her friend were in their 30s. Nothing's wrong here. Colleen Ballinger also had a group chat called the Weenies, where it was essentially a group chat where all of her fans could message her directly, and Adam was a part of this group chat. And as Adam and Colleen's relationship grew stronger, she had offered Adam to be her social media intern, which in retrospect allowed him to speak on her behalf to her fans. This allowed him to gain access to her social medias, and from here he would often make a bunch of tweets on her Twitter. One specific tweet that Colleen told Adam to tweet out was a jokingly tweet about her coming out as a Meghan Trainor fan, which for the unfamiliar, Meghan Trainor is a singer that many people don't really like, and coming out as a Meghan Trainor fan was something you didn't want to tell people. I have a secret. I am coming out today for you all. This has been so hard to come to terms with, but I am proud. I stand as a Meghan Trainor fan. I hope you can all accept me. After this tweet was made public, she began to get a bit of hate regarding this tweet, so she reached out to Adam about this, even though she herself approved of the tweet before it was made public. But she eventually deleted the tweet because she didn't want to get hate anymore, and she would essentially put all the blame on Adam for tweeting something like this, as she herself stated that she would never say something like that. And eventually, after all of this, Adam stepped down for being her social media intern and still tried to be her friend, but Colleen started to just ignore him as time went on. And Adam states that he posted the video on her because he found out that Colleen and her friend Corey were saying some pretty bad things about him behind his back.
Like, my idol in every sense of the word was like actively trying to take me down.
But this wasn't the only victim of Colleen Ballinger, as in a now deleted video, a YouTuber by the name of Cody Rans had uploaded a video explaining how they were heavily manipulated by Colleen Ballinger. Cody states that after Adam posted his video about Colleen had pressured Cody and manipulated her to make a video debunking Adam's claims about Colleen in order for her to not get any backlash and to try and have Adam get a bunch of hate, which is exactly what happened. Adam's video got flooded with hate and Colleen's video got a bunch of support. However, all this manipulated resulted in Cody backtracking on what she said about Adam, and she began to support him after she was manipulated and tried to debunk his claims about her. And as a result, that led to her making a video about why she doesn't associate with Colleen Ballinger anymore. But like they always say, we're just getting started. In 2016, Colleen and her friend Corey had did a live stream where they made lingerie clothing to Adam when he was only 14 years old, and as Colleen and Corey were in their 30s. And fast forward to 2020 when she made her response video about Adam, she backtracked it and made it seem like Adam was begging for her and Corey to send him that type of stuff, even though he didn't.
4 years ago, I did a live stream, and in this live stream, I did a giveaway. I was giving away clothes that were unused, tags still on, brand new, that I had just bought that I did not want. One of the items that was in this box was a really ugly pair of underwear. As soon as we pulled them out, Corey and I started laughing and joking around about how ugly they were. Why did I buy these ridiculous underwear? It was so stupid.
I just got a big old box from Forever 21 and I want to open it up in front of you guys. Maybe I'll send the ones I don't want to you guys. I got a bunch of crop tops. The panties from
and people started asking for them in the live stream.
Everyone wants that bra.
You want the bra?
Everyone wants the bra.
At the end of the live stream, I was done giving away clothes, and then this boy who made this video about me recently, he asked for the underwear.
Yay, we picked people. I think that's enough.
But when Colleen says that Adam was begging for it, Colleen was quite literally the one who brought it up to Adam, and she was literally the one who asked Adam, does he want the bra?
Oh my god, that makes me laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
And not only was Colleen being pretty inappropriate with Adam, but she was also sending her fans some pretty weird messages. Like her asking her young fans when their first period was, sending videos with tampons in her mouth and encouraging her fans to do the same thing. She also asked Adam is he a virgin, asked him to send pics of himself to her, and even asked her fan base what their favorite position is. And Adam had even showed an audio recording of Colleen's friend Corey in a group chat full of young fans, saying how much he loves them even though that they're all children.
Hey everyone, it's Corey. I just wanted to record a voice memo because I have a lot to say. But first of all, I just want to say that I love all of you. You all honestly mean so much to me.
Oh my god.
You have no idea. I know that it sounds weird because I'm a full-grown adult and some of you are younger.
Oh my god.
And blah blah blah. But I honestly think of all of you as my best friends. I don't have friends.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm a loner and I'm a loser. My only friend is Colleen. And it's so comforting to go online and talk to you guys and feel loved and cared about because I love and care about all of you.
Like already said, Colleen's video had been received fairly well at the time, and many people went after Adam for supposedly lying, and Colleen even got people like James Charles to defend her lies.
She got James Charles to publicly go on the record saying that I was a liar and that I was a little bitch and that I was a manipulative person. This 17-year-old, by the way, was manipulating this 30-year-old, was whatever. He says, it's all lies. This boy was begging it. He ran her. She never ghosted. He's trying to bring her child into the argument. His story doesn't look the best, but he's just looking for attention since Colleen won't give it to him anymore, and y'all are feeding it. Even if she did address it, people would say she's attacking a minor. Let her take care of her family and son, and I'm sorry to see my friend getting dragged over lies.
Up to this point, Colleen had basically said that she was a victim of a 17-year-old boy who was manipulating her, and even got a much bigger influencer to essentially double team a 17-year-old. But only from here, things would get much worse for Colleen. After Cody's and Adam's experiences with her were brought to light, a whole wave of Colleen's scandals she has gotten herself into over the years would start to be exposed to the public, and people would now begin to see just how weird Colleen really is. On June 7th, 2023, a thread would be posted on Twitter by a user by the name of Vinny, where he were going to show inappropriate things that Colleen has done with her fans and her own kid. Colleen Ballinger sexualized her son's genitalia, claiming that having a son is impure since you have a penis in you. Her son was unborn at the time, and she posted this and was already exploiting him and sexualized his genitalia for her Miranda character.
All this time I thought I was a virgin. I'm not a virgin anymore. There's a penis in me at all times. A tiny penis. I just wanted a baby. I didn't want a boy. What am I supposed to do?
Obviously, a bit weird that you're talking about your unborn son like that. Not even mentioning how your kid gonna think of you when he finds out that you were gotten by his penis. Colleen Ballinger bringing a child on stage to act out giving birth. Colleen pretending to be Miranda's uncle in this segment, saying that she likes little girls, making a pedophilic comment. Then Colleen says the little girl smells like fertile, and gets between her legs. He then shows a video of Colleen on stage with a fan who is a kid, spreading their legs open in the air for everyone to see. Kinda weird if you ask me. It is kinda weird to see Colleen have these inappropriate conversations with her fans, sending them weird inappropriate things, and then actually being inappropriate with them in person, like having her kid fanbase touching her in weird ways. Vinny then shows screenshots of Colleen's weird YouTube thumbnails with her sisters being, guess the body part challenge, bathtub story time, edible underwear challenge with my sister, sisters do chapstick challenge, and she also made a video where her son's face is not blurred out, and the title is literally called, he pulled Colleen's pants down, and these are her family members. Those are some pretty weird titles to make with your kid and sister, but it gets much worse. Colleen Ballinger attempting to film a naked boy that came up to her at the beach and then laughing at their sexual induces they were making towards the boy. Basically, Colleen was trying to film a naked kid who was on the beach after he came up to them.
A little naked child just ran up to me, a little boy with a little pee-pee. He's laying on the sand right now. I'm gonna try to get him. I don't know if that's him, if you can see that. He wanted me to blow his bubbles. That sounds really dirty.
This would begin to pick up a lot of traction around Twitter, to the point where your boy Keemstar would go on to make a tweet saying, YouTuber Colleen Ballinger, known as Miranda Sings, is under fire for alleged inappropriate behavior with underage fans. YouTuber Adam McIntyre released a 2-hour-long video sharing his experience with her, as well as a ton of screenshots. And once Colleen began to get a ton of shit, she would go on to double down by starting to profit off of this, as she would begin to start selling canceled merch at her show, after she was out of her predatory behavior. And rather than taking it seriously, she just makes merch to make light of the situation. Well, that's some class act shit. Now the strange part here is how Colleen responded to this, and the way she responded to this caused her credibility to be wiped out of the game, if it wasn't already. On June 28th, about 3 weeks after the controversy was made public, she was going to make a response video, but instead of it being an actual apology video, it was a fucking song as a response video.
So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator even though a lot of you think so.
And this wasn't received quite well. As most people have put it, this was quite literally the worst response video on YouTube. Since if you want to talk about bad responses, Colleen's video didn't have any sort of evidence to claim that she didn't do anything, despite her just saying that she didn't do anything. And with the overwhelming amount of evidence of Colleen being a very weird person around kids. And when you get allegations thrown at you for being a creep, you can't just make a song about it and try to think that all this will blow past naturally. Some people say that she was being genuine about this, but like Adam McIntyre said,
if you think that she genuinely believes what she's, I was about to say singing here, why would she have made a 10-minute video singing about it? Wouldn't you have cleared your name with a video coming out on this? Rumors look like facts when there's gaps or something like that, she said. Did my video, yes or no, show in order, date by date, how things happened? Even if they made me look bad, yes or no?
After the video was posted, Adam would go on to say, as much as Colleen discredited me, made fun of me, I'm glad her video did one thing, show you all exactly the type of evil woman she is, that a lot of us have experienced over the past few years behind the scenes. The mask has slipped, and everyone to meet the real Colleen Ballinger. So far, Colleen's future isn't looking so hot. She's been losing tens of thousands of subscribers daily, and has been made fun of on every single corner of the internet. And went from my favorite influencer that many kids looked up to someone who has gotten their actual image revealed to the public. And now, people can see what type of person Colleen Ballinger really is. Colleen tried to use her character that her kid audience found funny to do some pretty weird stuff. I think it's safe to say that just because you might be a favorite influencer to people, there's just some things that you just can't get away with, and that's been the case with Colleen Ballinger. Going years and years without being called out for her actions, and weird things that she was doing to her fans. As of today, it doesn't look like Colleen's gonna return back to her Miranda Sings image anymore, as many can see what type of person she is through her little character that she portrays to the public. But that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, drop a like if you want to. Go for my Twitter at Scorpion_1 and join the Discord link in the description below. But thanks for the support recently, thanks for watching, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.